any other agencies that we can bring in that will help try to combat this, we're all for.
First at 5, calls for help going up after people use synthetic marijuana, while leaders say they still don't know how bad this problem is and what's being done to fix it. A threat to public safety and public health getting fresh attention from the city of Austin. In the last 5 years, Austin-Travis County EMS has treated thousands of people for K2 overdoses, and it is a problem medics say is only getting worse. KXAN's Kylie McGivern has been digging into the numbers. Officials tell us, Kylie, only tell part of this story.
That's right, Shannon. Now, Austin-Travis County EMS tells us this kind of synthetic marijuana has been present in our community easily for the last 5 years. Since 2012, medics have treated nearly 5,700 people for bad reactions to K2. Calls rose to record levels in 2015 with more than 400 calls that June. Since then, the numbers have remained high, the second largest uptick just this past December. Police and EMS both say responding has strained resources, but the problem has yet to come up at an Austin City Council meeting. The mayor's office tells us it's now pressing for information to find solutions. Involvement downtown venue owners say is critical.
It seems like they're putting out fires, and at the same time that they put out one fire, another one starts.
Jason McNeely says in the last year and a half that he's owned Barracuda, he's only seen the fire of K2 downtown grow.
It's like a scene out of The Walking Dead. They're like walking corpses. I decided to start taking videos because it's kind of unreal. You just can't believe the things that we see down here. I mean, I'm literally seeing like bodies on the streets, just people that you can't tell if they're alive or dead. It's a gentleman who's clearly overdosed on something. He's screaming. I'm always thinking to myself, remember the good old days with crack and heroin where you knew what to expect from people?
With K2, the effects depend on the person and the dose.
In many cases, we see them having seizures. We've seen people that are combative and so act out with violent tendencies.
Austin-Travis County EMS says it recently learned from its medics the story of K2 goes beyond the spikes. A recent tweet called K2 incidents the new normal. What do you mean by that?
Our medics have been seeing these K2 type of numbers and responding to these K2 incidents for years.
Data just didn't reflect that until now.
We're able to convey what they're seeing in a more real-time and accurate basis on a daily basis.
This week, ATC EMS issued a K2 alert, much like a trauma or stroke alert. The result is a clearer picture of exactly where the incidents are happening. It's not just downtown.
We've been seeing a surge further in East Austin and in Southeast Austin, where we're starting to see some of those upticks.
I don't want this to become the norm anymore. This isn't normal. I feel like the community needs to see what's happening down here.
And we also reached out to the Downtown Austin Alliance, which acknowledged K2 has become a significant problem, one it says should be dealt with as a public health emergency. Shannon?
Kylie, thank you. K2 is not a problem exclusive to the homeless population, but it is widely circulated among them and concentrated near the downtown shelters. We got a snapshot of the city's homeless population from Austin Police this week. Since it started last June, APD says its homeless outreach street team has reached out to more than 700 homeless people and found housing for almost 100 of them. In all, there are about 5,000 homeless people in Austin.